Hello, my name is Aaron, and this is another episode of 5 First Impressions, a series where I take a look at 5 games that I played for the first time and give my thoughts in less than 5 minutes. So, here's what we're taking a look at today. The first game is Ticket to Ride Europe. Now, it's no secret that I'm not a huge fan of Ticket to Ride itself. I find the game to be too long for how simple it is. However, Ticket to Ride Europe adds a few things. It adds stations, which you can use to essentially borrow other people's routes in order to complete yours. And I like that. It also adds tunnels, which add a little bit of press your luck because you don't know how many cards you will need for them. And so with these changes, I would rank Ticket to Ride Europe a 6 out of 10, as opposed to the original, which I rate 5 out of 10. Because there's still other games in that genre that I enjoy better, but I definitely liked it better than the standard version. The next game on here is Bob Ross, The Art of Chill. And this game has very cutesy art, and it looks mass market, but it's actually a pretty good game at its core. There's a lot of things to do, and you're essentially trying to collect cards and play them to finish artwork before Bob finishes the piece. So I like all the different options available. In a way, it almost felt like there were too many options. For example, nobody in the game used technique cards. They just were kind of ignored. So it almost felt like one too many, and I almost wish that the game was scaled back maybe even a little bit because it was too complex. But again, that was just after one play. So with those impressions, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next game on here is Quadropolis. I am a huge fan of city building as a theme. So when I saw this one at my local game cafe, I went ahead and tried it out. And I enjoyed it. I feel like there wasn't as much interplay between the buildings as I wanted there to be. But again, I did only play with the beginner rules, and it was only one play. So it's possible that there's more interactions with the advanced rules. And right now I'd rank it 7 out of 10, but there's a good chance that this could go up with additional plays and expansions, things like that, if I were to play it again. The next game on the list is Bites. This is a cute little game where you're moving ants along to an anthill, collecting different fruits, and you score points based off of those fruits and collecting sets, kind of Sushi Go style. And I liked this game. I give it an 8 out of 10. It would honestly be higher, but there's some weird thematic things that I'm not a huge fan of. Like, I don't know why wine had to be included. It just makes it weird because it looks like a nice, pleasant kids game, but it just seems weird to be playing with kids and be like, okay, now your ants are drunk, because the cards actually has specific abilities for the wine that say different things, and it just seems kind of weird for that to be in a game that should be accessible for all ages. It just kind of weird theme, in addition to all the cutesy stuff. But that's just a nitpick on my part. Again, still an 8 out of 10. And the last game on here is Planted. My spouse really likes plants, and I'd had my eye on this one, so I tried it out. This one was also at the Board Game Cafe, and I liked it. I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's kind of a good middle ground between a simple drafting game like Sushi Go and something more complex like Seven Wonders. So if you're looking for something that's kind of a step up from Sushi Go, but you feel like Seven Wonders might be a bit too much for your group, check out Planted. It's a really pleasant game, and the way that the cards interact and score with each other worked well. And I really liked the components. The components were great. Aside from the cards, which were a bit flimsy, but all the resources are just extremely well done. They come in little cloth bags, or they come in nice little baggies, and really kind of evokes the theme of planting. So really pleasant game, Planted, alliteration there. And those are my thoughts. So let me know your thoughts about these games in the comments. Am I wrong? Would I change my mind if I played them more than one time? It's possible. Again, these are just my first impressions. So let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you again in another video. Take care. Bye.